Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect... Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fellow Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football, and at such a young age. His rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age, but he's got the passing and dribbling skills to be trusted, and I think everybody is on board with that already.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Barcola.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Sabani. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And Zaire-Emery, Kvaratskhelia. Looking to play him in. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Shot could... Adriano! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That's a good run down the left. It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Zaire-Emery. Oh, this is a chance! Decent enough try.
Mayulu certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's picked his way through. Adriano. That's an excellent interception. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That has been slung wide. Cruyff. And it's Yaya Toure. Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Adriano! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no... And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Spain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Spain carrying a 1-goal lead. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Mayulu. Now. Oh, good take in a good area, and the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Adriano. And he's straight offside. Nicely weighted ball. It's Neymar! Loose. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again. It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Oh, that's well spotted. Lee Kang-in. Dembele. And that's a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Threads one in. And the flag has stayed down. And it's Dembele. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And this is Adriano. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Yamal! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Number 18, Yamal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yamal.
Doué. Looking for the run. Hakimi plays it. He gets big. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Dembele receives it in a shot at goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yamal.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Makaleli. Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Dembele. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal gets into a good position. Here, can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Spain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Yamal producing... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And the finish!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on. A player who broke through as a left winger initially, but also has the intelligence, the vision required of a number 10, and he combines those roles very well, drifting in from the left, getting on the end of balls, and he takes it from there.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Cruyff. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Mendes finds himself offside. Played back. Yamal. Neither side yet able to find the net. Calafiori. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's free. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Surely now! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the run, and reclaimed it in a trice. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Yamal. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Trossard. Can he get on the end of this? A lot of space ahead of him. Climbs up big! Goal! Arsenal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
After 39 minutes is number 7.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Has been in...
Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfect.
And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back on... Oh, what has happened here? Saka. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Rice. Now it's Trossard. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Yaya Toure. Makalele, who's set up one goal so far. Plays the return pass for Yaya Toure.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Trossard, 60 minutes played. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial... And Cruyff! And the ball's come loose here. Raya trying to keep this in. And it's Yaya Toure. And he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Another save. They've played it short. Nuno Mendes. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yaya Toure. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Yamal. Lewis. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 49, Lewis Kelly.
Arsenal desperately searching for the winner here. Threads one in. Now it's Saka. Saka! It's hit the upright. And he's there to get it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Decent chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Neymar providing an outlet, and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Luis Suarez! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
14, Eucharist. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Rice.
Has been indicated.
That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Unequalled in the history of our beautiful game.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You know, you just know there is no... Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Salah. Jones. And here's Wirtz. He's tried one! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Wirtz made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Nuno Mendes. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Cruyff. Luis Suarez. And it's Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Nuno Mendes. That's very neat. And he's had a hit. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Nuno Mendes really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Thuram. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Neymar. And it's skewed away.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's a key interception. Spain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Neymar. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was...
Goes for the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Threads one in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! No way through. And here's Jones. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Szoboszlai. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Spain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Spain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Piqué, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Crosses it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mohamed Salah, and that little bit of skill has got him away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Yaya Toure. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo. Gakpo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gakpo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Distributed tidily. Shoots! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Might be danger here. Chiesa. Nuno Mendes. Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
3 minutes at a time.
Now there's chance, surely! It's hit the upright. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Konate makes the interception. And there goes the final whistle. Spain are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. He's being urged to shoot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved gets into a good position. It's Nedved! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Spain make the perfect start. They are already ahead. So just one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They've played it short. And he opts to go forward. Spain are looking to go forward now. Nedved. Oh, that's neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
And again! Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 25 minutes is number 22, Adriano.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nedved receives it in a wide position. Over to the left. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nakata. This is promising. It's Nakata! Missed by a fraction. Bordon. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Some good work on the right flank here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tonali. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
2 added minutes has been
Nedved
indicated.
could try cutting inside here. Nedved! Oh, denied brilliantly. brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello, attendees.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Spain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Thuram. Nakata ploughing through them. It's Nakata! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Sneijder, and he plays one through. He's shifting through the... Big chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, oh, he's been caught on it here. Now he rises. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Thuram. Nedved. And he was quick to react.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Out towards the flank. Sneijder. And this is Adriano. Now it's Nakata. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Takes a shot. Relentless. Just relentless. And the lead is extended still further. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Spain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Can he get it through? It's out for a goal kick. Thuram. Nedved. Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? Well, that has not gone well.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nesta. And he's intervened well there. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, they can break here. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! There... And time is up. Spain are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Jim, how do you interpret this formation?
Well, in truth, this system can very quickly transform itself into 5-4-1. The widest midfielders will certainly operate as wing-backs once they have to defend, and so either way, this seems to be a move towards the conservative and prioritising a clean sheet, but it certainly doesn't take away from what they can achieve at the other end.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong.
Shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the counter is on. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now there's a... It's Adriano! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Spain! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Out towards the flank. Shot could be on. Tonali. And it's Baggio. Nedved. Roberto Baggio is having... Oh, it's hit the post. De Frel.
Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Sweat, there's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Adriano, spread out to the left.
Added time.
And this is Adriano. He's gone for goal! McTominay! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Spain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Spain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And this is Adriano. Adriano! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. It's a loose ball. He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Costa Curta is offering a wry smile there.
That is good alertness. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And here's Baggio. This might spell it's Adriano! Defrel, quality ball. Spread it left. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Roberto Baggio. Oh, good spread. Now it's Nedved. Schneider gets into some space. Defrel. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
McTominay. Schneider. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. "75 minutes played. And it's Defrel. Knocks it into space. Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's hit the crossbar. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
To replace him is number 10.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Defrel. And he's in on goal. And it's made its way to him. And the finish! He has done it! And what a climax we have here! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
We have got ourselves a game here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Played back to the goalkeeper. Buffon. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that is... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations, and
here we have Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. A header! Goal! Manchester United! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Threads one in. Luis Suarez. And that's gone loose. And here's Suarez. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Nedved! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Long ball looking to counter. Baggio puts his foot on the gas, and it's Neymar. And that's put paid to a promising move. Son Heung-min.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Thuram. Tries to pass it through. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. And it's Luis Suarez. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying...
Applies the finish! Nesta spots it and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. Played out to the right. Yamal has a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off.
Oh, what's he done? Now there's a fight. Great chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. And this is Luis Suarez. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Yamal will not want to... Goes for the shot! Del Piero, goalkeeper.
Leading it and dealing with it.
Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Toure can get it clear. Roberto Baggio. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Shevchenko. Makaleli. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Costa Curta. And it's Yaya Toure. And Makaleli passed somewhat off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Makaleli. Yamal. Pirlo. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. And this is Nedved. Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Shevchenko! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Costa Curta. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely spread. And here's Yamal. So, third corner of the game. Son Heung-min! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Baggio is fouled. Son Heung-min taking charge of the dead ball.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it into space. Thuram has it out wide and in space. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Ferdinand is there to clear. Del Piero. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that is that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pass somewhat off target. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Makaleli. Oh, good spread. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yamal. Mbappe. And he skips past his man. And it's Baggio.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Spread out to the left. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Plays a shot. And Shevchenko! Goal! Spain! There is the breakthrough! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Baggio. Yamal picks it up out wide. Kimmich. So, what can they make of this? No, it's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Spain have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. Lovely bit of skill. Gavi. Caicedo. He He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Caicedo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Rafael Leao! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Takes a shot! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Caicedo clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Caicedo cuts out the pass. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Camavinga. And it's Gavi. It's a really well-measured ball. Gets into some space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good-looking ball. Goes looking wide. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Son Heung-min clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Nicely weighted ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Well, that has not gone well. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's been won straight back. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Has been indicated.
Thuram. That's a sharp pass. And Shevchenko! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Spain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Shevchenko taking in the... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Jim, there have been quite a... Shot at goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. This time, surely! Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
This their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries from a long way out. Skims one in.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And it's PK.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance.
Roberto Baggio! That comes as a mighty relief. Neymar. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's going for goal! That's really well cleared. And it's Neymar. Now it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Tchouaméni. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is good alertness. Nesta. Now Yaya Touré. Son Heung-min.
Such good technique.
He's gone for goal! Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nesta. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Son Heung-min. Good chance here! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now that's well seen too. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Makaleli. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Out towards the flank. Piqué. And it's Makaleli. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Knocks it into space. That pass has been well intercepted. Spain still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
He's tried one! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Goes long and straight. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Bale. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Szoboszlai. Has a shot! Sensational from Suarez! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
No way through. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Baggio. Distributed tidily. David Villa. Yaya Toure. That's a little off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Luis Suarez! And that may well be that. That is that. Spain perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.